So you go in kind of as the sure starter now. Coaches even said he's wanted to kind of limit some of your work. I know you're a hyper-competitive guy. Like, how is that for you, not being in on every play or every sequence or pushing like that?
I mean, I respect what he's doing, but, you know, me, I like to take all my reps, so even when he tells me not to get in, I still get in anyway. So, because I'm just that competitive person, and I like to talk jump to the defense. So,
you have a couple guys in the program, Quaid and Cravante. What are you seeing from them, you know, as far as
I mean, Cravante doing pretty good, like real good, like way better than he did last year. And like Quaid, he's doing the same thing. Only thing I will say about Quaid is Quaid, like I always tell him to get his pads down because he always run too high. So if when he improved in that, then Quaid will be a whole lot better runner. But Cravante, he has improved a lot. He has smaller things to work on.
I know you like to get a lot of carries during the game. How do you feel about, you know, one of those guys spelling you every now and then during the game?
I mean, I would love that, you know. It's not like I mean, I like all my reps, like I said, but I mean, if I need a breather too, I don't mind one of them coming in and taking over.
What's something you're working on this spring in your game to try and improve something? Is it blocking or steps or like?
I've been trying to improve on my blocking. Just like Coach told us now, ain't no stand up. And he got on a couple of them today about not throwing at the linebackers and we running like plays and stuff and out to the outside, throwing at the defender. I mean, I've been trying to work on that more, and I've been doing pretty good at that. And I got a couple people down today.
With Matthew, you guys are, and Coach said this, the midline's going to come back because it was just something Justin wasn't particularly adept at doing.
Yeah.
Does that kind of fit what you like doing a little bit more? You get to pound even more and stay inside a little bit more?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I love staying inside, you know, reading guard blocks and stuff like that. So, I mean, and playing with Matthew, I mean, Matthew's like kind of, I mean, he's like a B-back playing quarterback too. So it's like, it make the game a lot easier.
How would you compare how those plays hit, just the midline and the triple?
Well, I mean, but most of the time they hit pretty easy. I mean, you might have a mix-up every once in a while and defenders just come off the ball hard and beat linemen. So, but pretty much like most of the time they just come off real easy and allow either one of us to get yards.
It seems like it's a much more downhill.
Yeah, it's much more and like playing a lot faster with it. So.
Is there anything after your freshman season that you kind of looked at going into spring and said, okay, maybe I could approach this a little bit differently, maybe I could do this a little bit better?
I mean, being a leader to the offense when they get tired and start bending over and stuff, like breathing hard. Like I said, blocking and basically reading my blocks a lot better.
What about last season surprised you, just your first year in college ball in general?
I mean, I got that first touchdown for the first game. I mean, that was just a big surprise. It surprised a lot of people. I mean, and for me to just start the first game as a freshman, you know, it surprised me. But playing that season, you know, I feel like I contributed a lot, and you know, it just felt good.
I guess last year, you know, it's kind of coming in, you're kind of wide-eyed about everything that's happening. You've got that experience under your belt, and this year, how do you think that's going to help you in terms of your production this year?
I mean, last year, I mean, it was, yeah, like you said, I had that wide eye, like, wow, is this really happening, you know? But now it's like, I'm here, I'm in the game, focused, you know, I pretty much know a lot of stuff now, or a whole lot more than I knew last year. So coach call plays, it's just like, just go down and run it, and I can run it faster than what I probably did last year.
So versus having to think about what to do, now you can just react and knowing what to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
What percent of the number one reps do you think you take now in the spring?
Sorry?
What percent of the first string reps do you think you're taking?
I mean, I'm probably taking, I know coach told me to get 2 plays and then let somebody get 1. Then I say about 75 or 80%.
I know there's, you know, the first year kind of had some ups and downs for you. You know, earlier this spring, Coach Johnson said, you know, what happened with the suspensions isn't who we know he is. How big is it to kind of have your teammates and coaches kind of step up and reaffirm, kind of who you are as a person after some of the things that have happened?
I mean, the stuff that happened last year, that wasn't me. I mean, the freshman mentality. Now that I'm here and I'm grown up, learning new things, being around the players, and letting them teach me a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I just knew me now,
Who's someone that's catching your eye in the defense this spring?
I know I talk junk to Vic a lot, so me and Vic like to go head up there all the time. But I say Brentavious and Keyshawn and Henri. I mean, pretty much the whole D line. It just surprised me this whole spring.
How's the chemistry going with working in new quarterbacks?
I mean, I don't work with them a lot, so I mean, it's kind of I know something like a little bit about each one of them, so I just know how to run with each one of them.
Is there kind of like an adjustment period? Like they kind of have to know, like where you're going to be, like on a toss.
I mean, pretty much, because sometimes I might be in the line faster than what they expect me to be, and like today, Quan and Matt Jordan, I got to the line faster than what they expected me to be, and just playing with Jay Jones or Lucas, it's like they already know I'm gonna be there.
Is that kind of the hardest part of bringing in, like, a new starting quarterback, is just trying to figure out the timing where everybody's going to be, how fast it's going to?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but Matt been here, so Matt pretty much know everything. So it's kind of easy to work with Matt and Quan. Like Quan learned a lot since last spring, so it's kind of easy to work with both of them.
Anything else? Awesome, thank you.